Hey Mom, today fully illustrated how the thinking game operates as a practical, lived framework for understanding reality and deliberately shaping the life I want. The thinking game is the practice of applying intelligence not simply to memorize or react, but to actively observe inputs, detect patterns, interpret meaning, and take intentional actions that move reality toward a desired outcome. The name originates from the story of Google's DeepMind, which began by testing AI on simple games to see if it could learn the rules. From there, it progressed to chess and ultimately to Go, widely regarded as the most demanding test of general intelligence because of its immense complexity and the need to integrate long-term strategy with immediate tactics. When the AI defeated the world's best Go player, it demonstrated that even highly intricate systems can be mastered through observation, iterative learning, and strategic adaptation. Applying this to life, reality itself can be approached as a game, one in which rules can be learned, patterns recognized, and strategies tested. Gamifying life in this way makes every day an opportunity to level up in the ongoing quest for autonomy and the creation of a self-directed existence. The central goal of independence gives clarity and urgency to this practice. I want my life to be guided by will and desire, not by financial constraint, obligation, or external pressures. Achieving this requires a deep understanding of the environment, how people operate, how systems function, and how opportunities emerge. It also requires the construction of deliberate habits, routines, and structures that support freedom. Even routine school days become part of the system of learning and refinement. Interactions with students, small classroom challenges, and subtle observations become raw material for understanding patterns and testing strategies. Moments of focus, patience, and disciplined attention were exercises in skill building, while moments of distraction or misalignment highlighted areas requiring adjustment. Every observation acted as feedback, showing what approaches move life closer to autonomy and what patterns reinforce limitations. Independence is not a singular achievement, but a process, a continuous accumulation of insight, strategic action, and system building that allows life to be guided by desire rather than necessity. Curiosity was the engine driving this process, transforming ordinary experience into actionable insight. Rather than observing passively, curiosity encouraged exploration. Why do people behave as they do? How do small changes ripple through systems? And what hidden dynamics can be leveraged to influence outcomes? By paying close attention to students' behavior, the flow of classroom routines, and personal reactions, subtle patterns emerged, providing guidance for refining strategy and making more deliberate choices. By the end of the day, the thinking game had transformed ordinary experience into a structured, intentional practice for designing the life I want. Gamifying life, much like an AI mastering Go, shows that intelligence is not an abstract attribute, but a practical, iterative skill developed through observation, reflection, experimentation, and deliberate execution. True independence requires seeing life as a system, understanding its rules, and building structures that allow choice and desire to guide action rather than constraint. Life, like any complex game, is mastered not through shortcuts or luck, but through consistent practice, reflection, and refinement. Each day is a chance to gain new information, to test strategies, and to adjust the internal approach in response to what is learned. I ate dinner with the koi fish, and that was it for my day. Okay, love you. Bye.